Testing, blah 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 blah. Okay, I need something. I did something similar the other day in the filter stuff. I'm hoping this should go quick. So I did something similar with this. Right, running in debug mode, so slow. Look how long it takes just to run the program. This is one of the reasons I don't like working in debug mode as a rule. It's good to work in it sometimes, I think. If you only ever work in release mode, you miss certain classes of bugs and vice versa. It's good to get a balance between debug mode and release mode. So for example, under F5, I added the other day, I added this advanced install custom user Lua element filter. Maybe I should have something similar, like tools, install plugin, install extension, I don't know. Anyway, but I guess it's basically similar to what OpenOffice does, because they oh, Firefox, here we come. Damn it. Got 100 million tabs open. The system's going to crash now because it's going to run out of memory. I don't even know what tabs are going to be open. Maybe I should hide the display. Before something strange pops up. Anyway. I don't see anything too compromising. Excuse me. I can't even remember. It takes so long to open Firefox, I can't even remember why I opened it.
Well, we're pretty focused on what's going on within our own borders, but it turns out
yes.
It's not unique. The elites around the world are going crazy. For example, in France, National Front
Okay.
has been charged with a crime, a serious crime. What did she do? Well, in 2015, she sent tweets that showed executions committed not by her, but by ISIS. And that's a crime, somehow, okay? In South Africa, the parliament has begun amending the constitution to allow land owned by white South Africans to be confiscated by the government without compensation. The motion was brought by Julius Malema, a longtime gadfly and violent nutcase, who clarified that he does not support killing the entire white population right now. So why does this matter? Well, I don't know, it's wrong, but also we give South Africa huge amounts of taxpayer money every year. Last year we gave them more than $350 million in aid, obviously administered by the government, we can see. Mark Stein is an author, columnist, and world traveler, and joins us now. So let's go very quickly in order now. Marine Le Pen. I don't know that much about Marine Le Pen, but I think you're allowed to send out tweets of ISIS atrocities without being arrested, right? How is this happening?
So these are the ones I've installed, but I pretty much did a default install, I think. I see, yeah, they do have all the different sub-Arabic types. How is this possible, given that there's only one AR file?
Lefty French politicians were basically saying there's no difference between Marine Le Pen's party and ISIS. And what Madame Le Pen did was point out that this is what ISIS does. ISIS chops off the heads of people it captures, including, in this case, James Foley from my state, from New Hampshire. And that's actually quite important because there is a decadence in our political discourse where Democrats, for example, frequently say, oh, these social conservatives are as bad as the Taliban. Well, no, we're not. You know, there's one side that is burning homosexuals, throwing them off rooftops, decapitating people, killing them for listening to music. And on the other side, there are people you happen to disagree with in a Western multi-party system. And you devalue
Public AR, isn't even that.
No, it's still.
So good for her for pointing out the difference.
Good for her.
Locale.
So to South Africa, which is such a depressing story that it's almost hard to bring up. But the bottom line is, for decades, the left in the United States was against apartheid. Good for them. It's worth being against that. But they also were champions of the ANC, the African National Congress, which has been
Does that mean the spell from it?
'94, and they basically destroyed the country. And now they're attempting to turn it into Zimbabwe by crushing the minority in that country. So, okay,
I don't see anything in here for that distinguishes the different flavors of Arabic. Flavors, that's the wrong word. Geographic variations or variants.
Rejecting Trump judicial nominees on the basis of race as progressive neo-apartheid, and I don't like old school apartheid or the new school Democrat Party apartheid. What's happening in South Africa? In 1980, Robert Mugabe was told, you don't have to make the same mistakes as the first generation of independent African nations like Tanzania and Ghana 15 years earlier. He went ahead and made them supersize, especially with regard to white farmers. 15 years later, the ANC was told, you don't have to make the same mistakes that Robert Mugabe made in Zimbabwe. Now they're actually doing it all over again, with the difference being this. South Africa is the economic anchor of that continent. And it has existed with one foot in the developed and one foot in the developing camp since the corrupt ANC took over a couple of decades ago. If they actually turn South Africa into an economic basket case like Zimbabwe, that has huge consequences, including the fact that millions and millions of people will be sent scurrying over the Mediterranean to Europe. No, it's totally true.
Okay.
Yeah, and the State Department should not be subsidizing.
And the liberals pretend it's not happening, which is actually patronizing. Why are liberals giving cover to one of the most corrupt regimes in the world? I've never understood that. I don't understand that. Mark Stein.
It's virtue signaling.
Well, that's exactly. You're right. I guess I do understand.
No, I'm waiting for a phone call. I forgot the screen on blank just now. Anyway, I'm looking at these Arabic spell checkers and I'm trying to figure out.
Thank you, Mark. 6 years ago, U.S. intervention
Why? If we just have one, maybe there's information in the Arabic file.
That is the land of unconfirmed news. We came, we saw, we died. Did it have anything to do with your visit? Oh, I'm sure it did.
She's bragging about toppling the government. Pretty fun.
So there's different regional variation. There's different regional variants of Arabic. Geographic / regional.
An ancient institution Constitution, in fact, has been
What
revived
I'm wondering
slavery.
though, there's just
Glenn
one
Reynolds is
file.
a law professor at the University of Tennessee who recently wrote about this and who joins us tonight. Glenn, thank you for coming on. This is one of those stories where we just couldn't let it go.
And yet we can
You
select
see
between
these
different
politicians make
variants from
decisions to
within
prove
Open
policy decisions to their
LibreOffice.
victory and no one checks to
So
see what the
I'm
outcome
wondering
is. You did. Tell us what the effect of this decision was on the people of that country.
how and where that happens. Like, does the affix file have?
To 2003, when we made an agreement with Muammar Gaddafi, the strongman who read that if he would give up his weapons of mass destruction, we wouldn't try to overturn him. We didn't keep that promise. In 2011, Hillary Clinton, together with Susan Rice and the Obama administration, decided to kick him out of power.
If the affix file
They bombed and got
supports
rid of
multiple
him
geographic variants,
after he was
then this thing is a little more complex than I thought.
and there wasn't much of a plan on what to do next, other than some advice Hillary's advisor Sidney Blumenthal gave her about how to fit this into her presidential campaign.
Although,
And now Libya's torn in the civil war. You've been fighting militias.
I don't know,
You
I'm
had a
gonna
wave
have
of
to
refugees passing through
figure that out.
Libya. A lot of got stuck in Libya,
Anyway,
and now some of them being sold essentially as slaves in slave markets to work on farms and that sort of thing there. And CNN covered that, BBC covered that. It became a story last week. And I saw it and I thought, you know,
because look, yeah, you can select all these different Arabics, right? But yeah, there's only one file. Boom.
Of course it is. And Susan Powers, Susan Rice and Susan Powers.
Now I do see what looks like maybe language, regional codes in here, but the odd thing is
Countries in the region around the world. I mean, next time we
they're
go
not the ones
to a
in
leader, a strongman somewhere and
the
say, look,
locales listed,
disarm
yeah.
and we'll reward you. Why would anybody ever follow those instructions
Nigeria,
again?
I don't know all these, I guess that's Yemen and that could be Saudi Arabia, but that could be Bahrain, Kuwait, Lebanon maybe? I don't know. I'm guessing, I'm really guessing, I don't know the states. But Syria,
They wrecked an entire country and threw the whole region into chaos. Is
yeah.
anyone apologized or said, you know, maybe we've learned something from this?
Qatar,
You know, not really. During the 2016 campaign, in one of the early primary debates, when Senator James Webb was still running, he raised the issue with Hillary, and she just sort of blew it off and said, oh, no, it was a big success. I've certainly never heard Samantha Power, who was pushing this as part of an effort to establish a doctrine of international law called responsibility to protect as a justification for Hillary. Never heard her say, oh, gee, we kind of blew
Qatar,
that. Although you notice that
Yemen,
responsibility to protect hasn't been
Kuwait,
brought up again after this.
Bahrain, I don't know how you pronounce that, sorry.
The least impressive
Bahrain.
at a high level of government. Professor, thank you for bringing this to the attention of our viewers.
Iraq.
Thank you.
Well, Hillary Clinton,
So,
as you know, if you have a
I
television
guess
set,
the
routinely
file has
represented
like,
herself as America's great crusader against
but if I search for IQ,
and abuse.
nothing. So how and where does that information live of the regional variant?
Condemn campus sexual assault. We need to end campus sexual assault.
We don't want a president who demeans women.
I take on the issue
Thesaurus.
of sexism and misogyny and talk about it because we need to pull it out and put it in the bright light.
It's odd that
Now presumably we can just pass the tag along.
so slow
You know, I don't think it'll be too difficult. We just need to present the option to the user. And in fact, I think we already passed the tag in.
After 5 days, Clinton finally released a statement saying she was, quote, shocked and appalled by the allegations. CNN's Aaron Burnett
I'm not
pointed
sure
out
which,
that, quote,
if we
HRC
passed the tag
spent
in
90
the end,
minutes
or
last
just
night,
the...
didn't mention harmful
Yeah, I think we
testing.
passed the tag
She
in
didn't
the real
give
tag.
women a pass
May even
for
already
voting
work.
for her, but she gave him one. We shouldn't be surprised, though. In two of the biggest sexual harassment scandals of the past 3 decades...
Yeah, it may even be working already. We just need a way of... We have the way of selecting the language.
where she failed to step up.
I'm not 100% sure if it'll work, because... so we have AR, let me just test. If I open the Arabic sample, This should already also automatically work. If I open the Arabic sample and I turn on spell checking. What? I didn't turn on spell checking. Why is spell checking on? It's supposed to be off by default. Oh dear, the load code doesn't check if spell checking is on. It loads the spell checkers anyway. Oops, that's not right. That's a bug. Alright. Anyway, but let's alright, let's make a note of that. Maybe not. Should already work. The setup checkers doesn't check if spell check setting anyway. So that must be added, yeah. See, there is at least a fix me there. Anyway, so it's passing AR. Okay, but that's correct for now because that's what's selected. Now the really cool thing is that this should actually work. It should already be spell checking the Arabic. I don't know if it's working or not. Let's make a bad spelling error. I don't see. I don't see highlights, but then again I also don't see it in the English. Hold on. Internet Explorer, that could be why. The highlights don't work properly in Internet Explorer. Aha, it is working. See, look. Just Internet Explorer doesn't display it properly. Okay. So what do we want to do? We want to go dictionary properties and change the code here to Arabic, but to some regional some regional Arabic. Why are all there? I don't know, see like maybe someone listed as Farsi or anyway. Let's select, say, Libyan Arabic. Oh, and we get AY. Oh, no, that's not what I want. Okay, those are the 3-letter codes. I don't want the 3-letter codes, and that's just right. Let's normalize the 3-letter codes. Okay, but how do I change that code then? There's no way to edit the language code. What is the other day? There must be. Oh, for tlTerm there is. And we can go dictionary properties. We can't. I think that database does have the other codes in them, like solid source, third-party library data, character database. Language registry. Oh, that's why I don't have everything, because I truncated this file. That's probably why we don't see Iraq and the others. I truncated this file for testing, because it's really slow in debug mode. Anyway. Arabic AR. This database does not seem to have oh dear, uses a whole different scheme. Damn it, man. Standardization is great. Language aliases, right? I'm manually setting it to is that Libya? I'm not sure. Anyway, Just for testing, I'm adding that. So we can just, I just want to test that that thing, if it passes AR, which it gets from the file, if it passes ARLY. If it passes ARLY, I don't think it does. I don't think it passes it along. If it doesn't pass it along, then how the hell can it know? That doesn't pass it on. I don't see how this works then in LibreOffice, because these all point to the same file in the back end. Geez, stop now already. Why is that being thrown up as an error? That's interesting. This is long code, it didn't even go in. Here. Anyway, but there's a bigger priority is just to get this thing more user friendly. I don't think I'm going to be able to do that today. I'm really tired. I've still got to... Mind you, it's not... Is it difficult? Let's start with a simple way, like tools, install extension. This is a bit weird. I've got plugins / extensions. Maybe I should change that and just use plugins. But I've got filters under there. I don't want to just have like filters and then you've got in the same folder like all your dictionaries. It's a bit untidy. I think there's other possible things can go in plugins. But it is a bit weird. Plugins / extensions. A plugin is an extension, what's the difference? There might be a difference, I don't know. I mean, we have support for plugins where you literally install in that folder. It's a special DLL build. But we don't... I wonder if we should use that more. Like for the XML mode stuff or for the XLIF mode. Should be a plugin. Should actually... Anyway. Spell checkers. Plugins. Extensions. Or should be plugins checkers? I don't know if that makes any sense. The plugins spell checking. It would be nice if the install plugin could work for any kind of plugin, like a filter plugin. And why shouldn't it? So that's why I want to do it like I don't actually know, like I don't know, you know, ask me again in a year, 2 years, because this is one of those cases where hindsight. Definitely I want to easily be able to install any kind of plugin for a user. If I want to send a new filter plugin to a user, it'd be handy to give them a little zip file and say, yeah, click on tools, install, and select the file. And boom, they have it installed there. Why not install localization catalogs in the same way? It will be a bit weird for the spell checker to iterate your filters folder. That's a bit weird. It doesn't really have any business doing that. So I guess I think that there is some level at which this thing needs its own folder, and it's not extensions. It's probably like spellers or spell check or unspell or spelling dictionaries. I don't know. What if we do grammar checkers? Though, I mean, it's probably going to end up in the same folder. Or language tool. See what other people have done. We need that. I mean, it's interesting to look what other people do. You can like we can see LibreOffice did its share in extensions, and you have subfolders under there. But this is very interesting. Adobe or Adobe or whatever you call it gets very specific. Adobe Linguistics, providers, plugins, Adobe Handspell plugin. I mean, that's really interesting. So I think we should linguistics. Well, that's really cool. Actually, that they have okay, providers, plugins, Handspell plugin. So I think we should do something similar. Something like Handspell plugin, and later we can generalize it if it's or just Handspell. Or just spell. Because we might do other things. Okay, supplemental dictionaries, abbreviations. That's fascinating. So there the DLL is there, and then this dictionary is underneath it. We could even do it similar. I just spoke about doing it like that. Something like have a spelling.dll. That's a pretty big DLL, considering my handspell rep is like tiny. But look at all these files. There are a lot of them, and in theory, these files should work. And that's what's really cool about this is I can literally, if I copy that folder into there, I should find them all. Should find all of them. Okay. And then never mind abbreviations. They have dictionaries and then supplementary dictionaries. This is really interesting. Just see, it's so similar the way I've done it to the way I'm doing it. That's that's cool. It makes me feel like I'm on the right path. Not that Adobe is the world's leading example of how to do things, but so let's pick a language. German. Okay. In theory, and let's try it. I don't know what's going to happen. Let's see if we have a working German spell checker. But I wonder where these data files come from, because if they're installed with Adobe, I wonder if that means that the license is... Because look, this stuff is GPL. If Adobe can install GPL stuff, why can't I? Why do I have to install it as an extension? Adobe can do this, then I can too. Right? I don't know. Anyway, it's bilingual. English. Oops. German. Oops. I don't know German exactly. There are a few words. Oh, this what we use? Oh, it's not working. Is it just bad highlighting? Or is it just not working? It might have to do with, if we can install them with the application, then I don't need to do funny extension nonsense. I can just install them with the application and be done. Well, it loaded the spell checker. Load spell checker. Oh, of course, TE is English. We need to do something like a definition. Still not working. I don't know if it loaded a spell checker. I guess not. Might be because of the DE-DE, but the fallback is supposed to... That's more than one. No, that could be a problem as well. I've got to take a break. I didn't feel too well.